If you're into custom keyboards, then you've probably heard of Gazzew. Since they've recently revamped their lineup featuring stiffer pins, I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to do a deep dive and comparison. So in this video, we'll be comparing the U4T, U4, U4Tx, Bobagum, and LTs, and help you decide which one's the best for you. Each of these switches brings something unique to the table, so let's break them down. But the mechanical keyboard switch market has exploded in recent years. With hundreds of options from dozens of brands, it can be overwhelming if you're trying to make a choice. So why Gazzew? My answer is that Gazzew has carved out a specific niche in the switch market. They're not trying to be everything to everyone. Instead, they focus on doing a few things exceptionally well. Firstly, Gazzew switches are ideal for those who prefer either a deeper or silent sound profile. Also, these switches are generally medium to heavy in terms of actuation force. This makes them great for people who have a firmer typing style. In addition, all Gazzew switches feature translucent housings, which is great news if you love RGB lighting, since these switches allow the light to shine through. Moreover, Gazzew switches consistently rank highly in community polls. If you value tried and tested components and don't want to experiment with lesser known options, Gazzew switches offer a safe and reliable choice. Lastly, in the ever-changing keyboard world, Gazzew switches have become modern classics. Their enduring popularity amidst constant new releases speaks volumes about their quality and reliability. Now let's begin our comparison. We'll start with the most popular Gazzew switch. These are the U4Ts, and the T in it stands for thock. So expect a deep sound signature with these. Indeed, the U4T's proprietary material blend delivers a satisfying thock with each keystroke. In terms of feel, I find it has a smooth yet distinct matte-like texture. In terms of its tactility, the U4T features a round, pronounced bump. It's heavier than about 2/3 of our switch selection, providing substantial feedback. Here's the sound test. Now the U4s are the silent counterparts to the U4Ts. If you like everything about the U4Ts, but would prefer something quieter for a shared space such as the office, but still want that strong tactile feel, then the U4s are easily the way to go here. The only differences between the U4Ts and U4s are the color of their stems and the sound signature. In other words, the tactile bump feels exactly the same. Now here's the sound test. Now let's talk about the U4Tx, arguably the most innovative switch in Gazzew's lineup. Here are the key points you need to know. The U4Tx combines elements from both the U4T and U4 switches. This fusion results in a unique typing experience that many enthusiasts find appealing. On the downstroke, you get the satisfying thock that the U4T is famous for. On the upstroke, it's silent, thanks to the silencing padding in the top housing. This results in a clean, distinctive sound signature that emphasizes the desirable thock without any distracting noise on key release. It's a great middle ground for those who find fully silent switches too muted, but don't want the full noise of a standard tactile switch. There are two U4Tx variants. The plum ones are a limited edition variant. If you're a collector or particularly fond of the color, keep an eye out for these. On the other hand, the clear top version is the standard option. Now, here's the sound test. Now let's dive into Gazzew's linear switches, starting with the Bobagums. These are Gazzew's silent linear offering, and you can think of them as a linear counterpart to the U4s. If you've been intrigued by the U4s but prefer a smooth, non-tactile typing experience, the Bobagums might be exactly what you're looking for. One of the standout features of the Bobagums is their weight. With a bottom-out force of 55 grams, they fall into the medium lightweight category. To put this into perspective, they're actually lighter than about 2/3 of the switches in our selection. Now, here's the sound test. Now let's talk about the LT switches, which stands for linear thock. The LTs combine the smooth travel of a linear switch with the deep, resonant sound profile that Gazzew switches are famous for. It's the best of both worlds for those who love the U4T's deeper sound signature, but prefer the feel of linears. These LTs also provide a substantial typing experience. With a bottom-out force of 65 grams, the LTs fall into the medium heavyweight category. To put this into perspective, they're actually heavier than about 2/3 of the switches in our selection. Here's the sound test. Now, here are back-to-back sound tests of all the switches we covered today. Here's some practical advice on choosing the right Gazzew switch for you. Instead of giving you a ranked list, I'm going to walk you through a simple decision-making process. Start from whether you prefer linear or tactile, and from there, figure out what kind of sound signature you like. If you like deep sounding or silent switches, that means you should get Gazzew switches. But if you like brighter and clackier switches, Gazzew switches aren't the best fit for you at this time. If that's you, or if you're just interested in hearing higher pitched options, make sure to watch this video here. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.